Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anjani Gummadi, pediatric rheumatologist and immunologist. As parents, we all strive to keep our child healthy and protect them from any kind of harm. We always monitor their growth and development constantly and watch out for any signs of illness on a regular basis. But there are some serious diseases in which it is very difficult to look out for their signs or symptoms. One among these diseases is autoimmune manifestations. Autoimmune diseases occur because of the hyperactive immune system. The immune system, which is supposed to fight against infections, might work excessively and start damaging healthy organs of your child. These organs can be anything from head to toe. For example, if autoimmunity affects the hair, it can cause alopecia. If autoimmunity can affect the skin, it can cause diseases like psoriasis. And when it affects the joints, it causes arthritis and many more. So, what would be the cause for this autoimmune disease is still in research. It's not a single factor. There are multiple factors which play together to produce the disease. They can be genetic and environmental factors which act together to manifest the disease. So as parents, you all must be wondering, how do we watch out for these diseases and when to take help? So there are some danger signs or simply signs of autoimmune diseases. If you find any of these in your child, it is better to take an opinion from a rheumatologist. The symptoms include fever which is prolonged, recurrent, unexplained, lasting for a very long duration, or low-grade continuous fever needs attention. Extreme fatigue or the child does not want to do any activity is also a symptom of autoimmune disease. Rash can be of varied types. Rash which can be present on the face, on the eyelids, on the knees, elbows, and flaky rash as you see in psoriasis can also be a manifestation of autoimmune disease. Joint and muscle symptoms are one of the most common autoimmune manifestations. Joint symptoms include pain and swelling of the joints. Early morning stiffness of the joints would be a characteristic marker. Child having a muscle involvement as an autoimmune manifestation would have difficulty in climbing stairs, getting up from sitting down positions and raising his or her hand above the head. Apart from that, children can have oral ulcers, hair fall, significant alopecia, genital ulcers, skin tightening or thickening can be present. In investigations, if a child is having persistent low platelet count, low WBC or low hemoglobin for a very prolonged period, that could also be a manifestation of autoimmune disease. Any organ can get involved in autoimmune diseases from head to toe. So if a child is having multi-organ involvement, like the kidney is affected along with the skin, then it is a marker for evaluating autoimmune disease. As I said, the presence of these symptoms itself is not concrete for the presence of autoimmune symptoms. But yes, if these are present, it could be a pointer towards the disease and needs upfront evaluation. The reason for upfront evaluation being, if we diagnose these children on time, appropriate diagnosis can change the lives of these children and they can lead a near normal life.